around a healthcare manufacturer. So they manufacture devices for hospitals, so trusts throughout the UK, and they manufacture sanitisation devices used in operational theatres. So the devices, those themselves, have different types of devices. And previously, before using Power BI or the Internet of Things, they would have engineers to go and look at the devices. They have a service schedule to go and service the devices. So that was just based on time, the service schedule. Or if there was a call to their customer service, then they'd have to go and service. But what they decided was it was costing a lot of money for engineers to just go out around the country to look at all of these devices, because a particular hospital would just have one device. They have quite a few. So looking at all these, replacing information or replacing things within the device. So like the fluids in the device, replacing the sanitization. And when we talk about uptime of servers or something at 99%, no, this has to be uptime at 100%. Yeah, because we're talking about health here. We're talking about people. And so we've helped them embed capture within the device. So what happens is from the device itself, it's near real-time information that's fed into the cloud. When I say into the cloud, a service in the cloud captures all of this near real-time information. It comes into a central system, and that central system is captured by Ivos, and they can see the health of all of the devices at any one time. So what it's actually enabled them to do is to be proactive in terms of servicing, or which devices are at a certain, or which ones need a higher priority. So if something comes in as a P1, they know they need to service that one first. So it's helped them not only on their device and the manufacturing, but also in their service schedule, their customer service, and logistics as well. So which ones they need to go and look at. So what this dashboard does, which is a near real-time dashboard, I say near real-time, it's as real-time as a few minutes ago, because it is actually capturing that information. So it captures information, it looks at how many incidents or reports have been issued at a different priority level by machine type, and they have different machine types. It also drills down into the actual machine, the machine number, where it was, and the last time it was serviced. So it shows this information. The other thing it shows is some kind of, it shows trending as well. So over time, we're looking at different issues they may have had over time. Now, this is just one of the reports. We can, based on this report, look at totals. We can look at, and we can filter on things like issues. So if we're only interested in the priority 12 issues, it will filter the whole report and only show those. And so there are 5 of those incidents, and those are the 5. So very quickly gives you that information. I can select everything again. We can look at other filters like machine type, or the number of the machine, or which trust it was for. So across the UK, it will look at different trusts and wider as well. So there's a list of all of their the trusts they have and devices within a trust. There are other pages to this as well. So things like process reporting. So how many successful and unsuccessful processes by machine type. Okay, so it shows percentage. They also had benchmarks as well. So they had the uptime has to be this percentage. After that or below that, it should flag. So another thing they wanted was alerting as well. So if it drops below a certain percent, individuals would be alerted. It shows things like idle time. Then there's another one around case reporting and servicing. So case reporting is linked to another system as well, their case management system. So if somebody calls in, or if they're capturing information, then they can look at, there was a case for this Royal Hospital or this hospital here. So it's linked directly to the case management system. So now in a single central place, they can look at the device, machine, and cases about it. Last thing I'm going to show you in here is around machine servicing. Previously, they'd have a manual log of which machines were coming up for service. So they'd have to kind of diarise these and look at machines and what's coming up for service and send engineers out. Now they can see which ones are coming up for service, which ones are due a service, and which ones are past the service. They have to meet service level agreements as well. So if they're way past a service, then from a trust perspective, a hospital perspective, they have to meet these service level agreements. So it shows quickly, and they can filter on this information just to show quickly what, which ones are due a service. And then with logistics tied in, they can then prioritise which ones should be serviced.